welcome to Moviewatch.
Thank you.
It's excellent to have you. Do you think the film Wilde was a celebration of Wilde's wit and humanity, or was it more a look at his despair at what he describes as the English disease of hypocrisy?
I suppose it's both in some ways. I think his wit is probably one of the features that the film brings out least because it's the most celebrated. It's almost as if his only function now is as a sort of something for people to trawl through for their best man speech, you know.
Yeah.
God, I better look up something Oscar Wilde said so I can say something funny. And I think fewer people are aware of what a kind man he was, what a humane man. Because his name has come to stand as a kind of symbol for every homosexual, you know, that he was the first famous homosexual, really, in that way. People are often astonished to know that he lived a life of a family man, and he adored his wife, and he adored his children, and he was torn between at least three things: his work, his family life, and this other secret life.
People have often compared you with Wilde. What do you actually think to the comparisons yourself?
It's absurd. I mean, he was so much greater in intellect, he was so much greater in art, he was so much more pioneering and tiring a figure. I am more or less cheerful living in the world as it is, probing at bits and pooing in corners from time to time, laying urine trails, but not actually building new rooms, as it were.
Do you consider him a genius?
In its real meaning, I think everybody has a genius in the sense of a familiar spirit that is their genius, their particular type, their quality, their stamp. And some people's genius imprints itself on a whole nation. He put it himself better than I ever could. He said, I put my talent into my work and my genius into my life.
You're revered as a very educated, quite a highbrow man. Are there elements of popular culture that you enjoy, and what are they?
I like quite a lot of popular culture. I mean, occasionally I like the odd pop band that plays in discotheques around the country.
What do you like at the moment?
I quite like the Verve. They seem rather jolly.
Good, aren't they?
Yeah, they seem very good. And I like pulp.
What sort of films do you like?
I like almost all films, so it's very hard. A film has to be really bad for me to dislike it. I can watch Die Hard 2, you know, 20 times a day. As long as someone says, "Gentlemen, we have a situation here," I'm more or less happy. Yeah, I'm mad on films, absolutely.
What would be
mad for them, as
You're
they
mad for
say.
them, yes.
Mad for them. Mad for them.
Mad for it, right, yeah. If you turned down the part of playing Wilde, who do you think they could possibly have got to play it?
Oh, blimey, anybody. Anybody in the right height, talent, nationality, possibly Demi Moore, Cliff Mitchell Moore, John Ketley. I don't know, it's almost impossible to say.
John would have been good.
Yeah, not great.
But he's got that strength, hasn't he? That kind of...
Okay. Weatherman strength.
Do you want to go for 9?
Go for 9.
9's the stinger.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm ready. 9 me. There is no 9.
There is a 9.
It just looks like 6 from here.
Now, you know, you were famously celibate for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you still are a famous celibate, but if you are, how did you, with the numerous sex scenes in it, did that rekindle a old fire?
Disgusting.
No, I had
your nose wrinkling and your eyes glaring in some lascivious heat that I've never seen in a human being. It's absolutely repulsive.
It's absolutely obscene.
How embarrassing. Like, no idea.
Damn, that's question 19 gone. Do you have the same enjoyment of society and going out and about as Wilde did, that side of life?
Yes.
Do you?
Oh, yes. Yes. I can't deny that. I like going out on the nasty.
Do you keep fit? Do you stay in shape?
No.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Okay.
I used to.
It's question 12 gone.
Come on.
Come on, get on with it. Done 12, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kick the arse of 12.
And your favourite Oscar Wilde quote?
Well, the risk of cliche, I suppose it must be, we're all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. Do you think that's rather good?
I think that's a good quote, yeah.
It's lovely. It's so lovely. And it's so true.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
If you go to prison, you'll always be my son.
Well, of course, it's too late to change that now.
If you go, Oscar, I'll never speak to you again.
No one will ever speak to me again, whatever I do. Of course I'm your son, Madre. Which is why, even if I lose, the English will never forget me. But no, you're doing awfully well, you really are, awfully well. Awfully well. And